Hello buddy, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and we're doing a little Sona action here today. Just up in the loading screen. This is going to be a standalone video. Don't quite have the time to stream this afternoon, but, well, I might stream here in a little bit. We'll see. I have to do some baby stuff here in a little bit, so I'm just going to do probably a VOD or two. Standalone VOD or two. Okay. Charge these auras up. This is sub 0.11, and I do think that Sona is still extremely strong right now. I'm on a bit of a loss streak with her. Right now I'm Platinum 2, 10 LP or something like that. I was recently almost back in the promos for Platinum 1, but we had some rough stuff going on into the last stream. That's okay. We had been pretty hot before then. Then as I was Platinum 1 like 50 or 60 LP this season, and of course I was Diamond 5 last season, so we're creeping back up there. Yeah, Sona's really strong, in particular because of the way that she interacts with Ardent Sensor and her W. And they have nerfed a lot of the other hard engaged champions. People just aren't playing them as much. I mean, Thresh is still pretty popular, but anyways, I think she's in a really strong spot right now. I think Janna's still really good also, but Janna and Sona are just particularly very powerful champions right now. And I think that's Sona's definitely going to, I think, probably take a step even higher next patch because of the new Athene's and Holy Grail change, which I've been talking about on stream a lot. I haven't heard anybody talking about that really, but it's a huge, huge deal. I mean, that's going to be like, you know, a 70 to 100 AP item, depending on how much magic resist you get. In addition to all this other great stuff, and Sona uses that item better than anyone else in the game because she has low cooldowns, and she has damage and shielding. Now, Nami's going to be pretty good with it too, but her wave has a much higher cooldown than Sona's Q and her W. So, and like the damage from Nami's E doesn't count as damage from Nami. I don't believe it counts as damage from the person that it's on. So, if that item is as strong as I think it's going to be, I think it'd be really good. Now, Zeke's is going to be pretty good next patch also. We have a heal, and they do have a heal with Rakan, but it's a lot more conditional. It'd be nice if Kate was up there harassing with me. I at least want to use my W when I'm in active combat, when they're going to hit me with an auto or something. So I get a bit more efficiency out of it. You never want to just use it flat on like a single person if you can help it.
First blood.
Kate is really not doing much. It's like, dude, you are full health. You're literally full health. And she's like running away. Like, just put your head down and attack. Like, attack! Gosh. Alright. I probably need to just stop trying to force it here. Like, we should be the aggressive lane. But Kate's just not really on that game plan, so I don't know. I might still pressure a little bit, but I gotta be careful. Just Jinx does have Door and Shield, which is annoying. I'm gonna be very, very happy. That's another thing that's gonna be good in 7.12 is they're nerfing Door and Shield. And that's obviously really good against Sona. She has such incremental harass. I mean, Caitlyn has it too, but the thing is you don't need it with Caitlyn because I have such crazy sustain anyways as Sona. I think people just automatically do whatever, like, they see pros build and whatever commentators say is strong, they don't think about it structurally enough. Like, you don't need lifesteal, you don't need Door and Shield when you have a Sona or a Soraka or a Nami, things like that on your team. She should have gone more offense, should have just gone Doran's Blade. Or at least inefficient, but I have to do it. Okay, Nidalee's up on the river, so that's fine. I can stand near these traps. That'll I can play around Rakan that way. I need to get him kind of low. I think Nidalee's maybe want to snipe. No, now they know she's there. I would have waited a little bit if I was Nidalee, but at the same time, she's got other stuff she needs to be doing. There's Tahm Kench.
An enemy has been slain.
They can flash. Okay, we got him. What can we do? Can we get... I don't guess we're strong enough to get Dragon. I don't have enough mana. I don't have any mana, guys. They can't really do much. I mean, Nidalee's here. We've got lane pressure. Like, we just need to push him back. That's fine. Hopefully Rakan doesn't stop her. I don't think he will. How are we looking? Basically even on CS, and we got a free roam out of it, so I'll definitely take that. This is an opening I've been going for a bit more. It's a bit on the greedy side. I don't really want to... I mean, you can complete the whole Sightstone, but Sona's just so powerful with mana regen. It gives you such a massive advantage until she gets like a... She might get a BF sword in this back. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I'm a little too aggressive on the harassment side with Sona, especially in the mid-game. I gotta respect the fact that this Cade is not like shown an interest in harassing with me. And if they come back with a BF sword, I have to be a lot more careful. But I'm not really that scared of Tahm Kench ganking. Also, he can just gank from anywhere, basically, with his... I mean, Sightstone does help. To some extent, but... What does she got? She does have BF sword, so I need to be a little bit more careful with all ends. He's 5, right? I think he's level 5. Okay. I don't want to put my pink ward there until after Rakan places his ward there and goes back to lane, and then I'll put it there just to make him waste a ward. There we go. He got greedy with his ult usage. If he would have ulted and then W'd there, he would have had it, but he goofed that up.
Killing spree.
I can't stop him. But we are keeping him down here, and he's messing around with that ward instead of getting Dragon or something, so we got away with the free kill top without any consequences bottom, so I'll take that. I don't want to use my ult here because we can't do anything with it. It's fine. I mean, I'm fine with all this pressure bottom as long as people are doing stuff on the other side of the map, which they are. We just gotta kill top. Or some flashes and stuff. Kench is still here. The thing is, Kench has like no engage. And they're getting kills everywhere else. I mean, I love Tom Kench, first of all. I mean, I love Tom Kench, but he's bad in the jungle, okay? He's a support character. He's bad jungle, he's bad top. Just, I think he's going to be really good next patch, actually. I exhausted because when she eats and spits out, it does like, depending on what he's leveling, it's going to do at least 25% of her max health. And so the exhaust knocks a lot of the edge off that bite. So that's why I exhausted after he ate her. I actually don't mind Yorick. Yorick's kind of an obscure pick, but I think he's actually pretty good in solo queue. He's very good at split pushing. And he's very good at farming if you're bad at farming, which I am. So when I played top lane before, I really liked having him. Okay, so we need... I almost always get Boots of Swiftness because Sona inherently is pretty dangerous. Because she has to get pretty close for these auras. And she has virtually no escape, so you're constantly having to reposition. And so just repositioning to make sure those auras touch everybody in fights and you can maneuver around and get away from stuff and dodge skill shots and all that is really where you want to be. She doesn't need Ionians because she gets that inherent extra CDR out of her ult. It's not technically CDR, but it reduces the cooldown on her stuff. She has really, really low cooldowns, you know. If you get the CDR boots, you might get an extra, like, 30, I don't even know, 15 hundredths of a second or something, you know, off of your W after everything else is stacked in. So I would rather have the speed. I mean, the lower cooldown on exhaust and flash is definitely relevant, but I couldn't get it where I wanted it. I wanted to put it around red buff, but I couldn't do that. He could be here. I'm not really scared of him though. Maybe I should be. The KS, baby. Oh, actually, I didn't even KS it. I was just trying to get him off me. Yeah, so maybe I should have respected him a little bit more. Whatever. Who has all these kills? Nidalee? I'm not a huge fan of Nidalee in the jungle, but I think she has gotten a lot better than she was. I think she could potentially be really good in like pro play. I don't like her in solo queue that much, but the fact they've nerfed all these other early game junglers means that she definitely is more relevant than she was. Looks like she might be going Gunblade, which is or maybe that's Proto Belt. Very high skill cap champion. Either a blue ward or a pink ward. Okay. Pink ward. Let me get the scuttle, bros. Okay, whatever. Now, I have tried tier Sona also. I gotta tell you, I'm not a huge fan. It puts your build so far behind to get tier. Like, it's nice having that extra mana, but you're so far behind. I know that Stunt does it, and he's a challenger, like Sona main. I think he might be the highest rated support right now, but I feel like I'm too far behind when I do that. Interesting, alright. far as like Sheen builds, you know, with Lich Bane and all that stuff, I'm not a huge fan of that either. It's just so expensive, and the utility items are just so strong. Like, you really want Ardent Censer and Redemption, like, ASAP. Especially in the next patch, where you really want to get Athene's Unholy Grail. Like, Ardent Censer plus Athene's Unholy Grail is just going to be, like, just insane on Sona. So I really don't like the Lich Bane build. I mean, I've won with that build before, you know, if you really need extra AP on your team, maybe that's okay, but I mean, Eye of the Watchers plus Ardent Censer plus Athene's is going to give you a lot of AP also. I don't know. Not a huge fan of it. 375, okay, that's awkward. I'm just going to get a couple of control words. I need to buy more control words. Other boot options, I mean, you could go like mobility boots. I'm not a fan of that on Sona in solo queue. I think you just need to reposition a lot because there's just so many clown fiestas. It's not as much about the rotations and initiations as it is just being able to reposition during clown fiestas. She's almost certainly dead unless she flashes that. Okay. I got my cooldowns. That was a good flash taunt. Only I died, right? Yeah. I got my ult and my exhaust off. That's the best I can do. That's something I've been trying to really get a lot better at, is just, if I'm gonna die, just make sure everything's on cooldown. Except for flash. You don't want to waste flash, but like, if it's a big fight, make sure you get your exhaust off, make sure you get your ult off, no matter what, you know? Because that probably saved at least one other person there.
Killing spree. Double kill.
I think it almost certainly saved Caitlyn. Yeah, Kassadin's going off. Like, you guys, you have to ban Kassadin. 100% Kassadin must go in solo queue. The only reason I didn't ban him is because our person was hovering him. Yeah, it's a good call. This is better than Windrake. Yeah, I doubted they had it warded, but, you know, make sure. Give the jungler, it's fine. Yeah.
Rampage.
They don't give him anything, man. It's 15-2. We can go down there and fight him right now. Oh man, Jinx is just not thinking. Oh, I didn't even see there's a ward there. Okay. Get that one, get this one. I need to rotate over and help Cass. He's probably, yeah, he's out. He's got infinite flashes. I need to get 4 wards at this point. It's just maps opening up. We're rotating a lot. They see 2 people top. I'm just stalling them. Okay, they want this tower. Wrap around and flank me, probably. That's fine. What, is she AFK? She's like, hold on a second, guys. And then instead of going to base, she just like AFKs in the brush. Just go back to your base if you're AFK, man. Like, first of all, don't go AFK. Second off, you do have to AFK for like a minute or something, you know, you really have to go to the bathroom or something. Like, go to base. I can't do this. Too many people there. I can't contest him for that. Okay, she's finally back, I think. Just gonna give him a free mid tower, I think. So she wasted Herald. I mean, it's possible for us to still lose this game, like. I'm basically out of mana, which kind of sucks, but alright, here we go. I just gotta make sure I get the whole top. No, yeah. You're welcome to anything with teleport. I don't think they're gonna be over here. They might. I just need to get these wards out of here. Rakan's in here. There might be one other person. One more. Okay, got him. It's one to threaten Baron. I have Cass. Cass have TP. Okay, they both have TP. Alright. Get it off. Woo. That was close. It was scary. You got a little too close there. That barrel almost got me. Keep casting and topped off here. Yeah, it's fine. The thing about tier 2 is like you have to go back and get more wards like every 2.5 minutes anyways. And so unless you're just like absolutely just spamming and just being super inefficient with your mana, I just feel like you're just not gonna run out of mana before that happens. Especially once you get all the like every item that you get. As Sona is regen, just about that has mana regen, that has mana regen. Redemption has mana regen. Like everything has mana regen. Huh? Yeah, she's on a schedule. She's gonna, she's got another 20 minutes and we feed her. 20 minutes! Sorry, crap. Sorry, my grandma and mom just moved up here a little bit ago, and they're just asking about the baby and the schedule and stuff like that. I had to answer that really quick. So sorry for the yelling. I hope that wasn't too loud there. I forgot the mic's right there when I was trying to yell across the house. She's a little hard of hearing. She was downstairs. We just gotta let Casson do his thing. Yeah, she's on this feeding schedule because she hasn't been eating enough, and we're just trying to get her like on a regular kind of schedule to help her out, help her sort of figure out what's going on and when and stuff like that. Yalio's not the best target, but he's the only person that can safely exhaust there, so I might as well. That's been one thing with exhaust lately. Sometimes with Sona, it's just really hard to like reach the big threats that you need to reach, and I just need to start exhausting just whatever is there, you know. Okay, we got it done. So I'll keep the VOD even though there's a yell in there. Hopefully, yeah. I'll just I'll put a timestamp there and people can turn down their headphones or something. That was too loud. I apologize for that. But anyways, yeah, Sona, awesome champion. I highly recommend playing her, especially on the next patch. I think she'll be great. 7.12, she's already awesome. 7.11, 7.12, she's great. I mean, she's still not awesome against assassins. So you know, if they have Kassadin or like mega heavy damage dealers like Draven and stuff like that, she can have a hard time. Everybody has a hard time with Draven though. But yeah, I think she's really good. I mean, she's got a great laning phase. As you can see, we didn't even leverage the laning phase that well. Like, Caitlyn wasn't even going aggressive with me, and I was just going aggressive, probably too aggressive. But, you know, you can go aggressive if your AD carry is not doing anything aggressive. You can still step back and go defensive if you need to. And, you know, you'll still have a lot of power in the late game because of those auras. Especially because, I talk about in my Sona guide, that W puts Ardent Sensor Aura and Wind Speaker Aura on your entire team. And it's only on a 3.3 second cooldown once you get all your CDR going. So it's really, really big. And now that you're going to have the extra healing off of the Blood Runes for the Athene's Unholy Grail, and you're going to get a ton of extra AP. She scales really well with AP in terms of her utility, not just like damage Sona, but in terms of her heal. Scales really, really well with AP. So yeah, I think she's going to be quite powerful. So this is the age of Sona if she doesn't get banned. I'm going to try to play some other stuff. I know I've been doing Sona a lot lately, but she's just really strong, and I've been, until yesterday, the last 4 games, I had been winning a ton with her. You know, I had like a 70% win rate with her. And I don't think it was Sona's fault that I lost those games. I think those games are just mismatched. We'll put it that way. Might be the most polite way to put it. But anyways, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Sona's great. Be sure to play her in 7.11, 7.12, and I'll see you next time.